Jack, tell me a story.
Okay, so I'm on the bus back from Dayton, Ohio, taking a sigh as I'm bumping Untitled, Unmastered. Finally felt like the past could just be an afterthought, just leave it all behind like nothing matters. Cloudy day, but I could feel the rays shining on me. A newfound freedom, the beat on 05 was so calming. Stepped away for good, never looked back. My eyes were stuck on what was to come. May 7th, 3:30, man, it was hot that day. Got what I wanted, but of course I didn't know what to say. It had been so long since the summer, not gonna lie, I forgot what some of y'all even sounded like. But it's alright, cause there I was in your presence, hoping from here on out it could be never ending. But we all had different lives, who needs a new one starting? I hadn't let go of that fear since the Christmas party. And who knew what the future held? Who knew? Who knew? So I'm finally free, reminded about these people's personalities. I ask them where we about to meet, but you know how it is, schedules don't line up, everybody's busy, wasn't that time for us? We said let's just hold off till and see. We always go on this trip, this little 1-week retreat. It was the start of the summer, I felt my heart filled with hope that we would all come together, but I had no way to know. We get there, bus pulls in, doesn't feel real. My third time up at the spot, I been knew the deal. Crew pulls up, feels like reunion, anniversary celebration. Finally reached our destination. Smiled cause after all those long seasons, our feet hit the pavement. We laughed cause after all that time apart, we had shit to say. And we sighed cause after being down, you can't lie, we felt amazing. Day one, dinner time, I looked around and thought, damn, I made it. Thank God there was no rain except for Monday when we lost power. And thank God for them breezy days we were running around like the world was ours. And thank God for 2 hikes even though I felt half dead. And thank God we did it right, never worry about what was up ahead. Cause the sun was out and the vibe was good and I couldn't ask for more. We would run out, then run the shit, then run in through the side door. We weren't locked in during junior year, but somehow it was so easy. We knew the move without saying a word and I never had to come off as needy. Still, who knew what the future held? Who knew? Okay, so keep in mind that this is just the beginning. In my head, I'm already feeling like I'm winning, but I'm still trying to get to new places, trying to see people's faces, trying to feel like I made it. It was one long text that I sent, so much gratitude, I hope that they knew what I meant when I said that this means the world to me, but I never expected things to happen the way that they did, the way that that kid had company like no other. Never felt forced when those plans were rolling in for the summer. Always something new, always something fresh, always something happening on my phone, never took a breath. We stuck with each other, what else was there to do? Memories to last a lifetime, like when I almost died, or when we all woke up real tired, started believing that this group would never be retired. And who knew what the future held? I can't lie, they had some rough times. My mom was sick, the family broke. How could I keep going? I didn't know. I turned to God, asked for another chance. He put me in their hands. So it's my last year of high school starting, waking up to alarms. Love the feeling of departing with the tunes in my car. I was free and the weekend was always something special. Everything was in order the way that it was meant to be, cause everyone was responsive, couldn't believe these people wanted to be around. I was astounded with how we were always together. That Christmas party fear could be gone forever. And September was different, of course it made me stressed, but I was doing my thing and drumline Friday nights were the best. Had to remind myself that I'm blessed. Knew that we wouldn't forget about each other. The summer turned to fall, we really had a ball. Good spirit in the air between the fair and all of those fun days. Those Sundays were so much more than just church days, and everyone showed up for my birthday. Didn't know what was next, I I was hopeful of some, just wish you knew it was the best days for you were out of. Now just because I said that, don't think that the rest is trash. There was a new level of maturity in this I found at last. Every time we hung out, felt like being there for each other, like sisters and brothers. Thanksgiving we found the time, Christmas time too, always something to do, even if it was just sitting around laughing like fools. I look back at 23, these events were a blessing. I came so far from when I was depressed, but could anyone have really guessed what happened next? We can skim over that, because it's not important. It was a weird time anyway, group chat was kinda dormant. Had some lonely ass times, but something new was forming. That fam shit wasn't bullshit no more. It was less about the hype, more about taking it slow. Anything was fine, cause time was cherished now. I guess that's what getting older is all about. Still long to know what the future held. Who knew? Who knew? And see, we running it back, this time it's my last. Couldn't get the whole crew, but I think I was past that. I changed a lot in a year, I had to let go of fear. I had to love myself first, and if I'm being sincere, that mountain climb was the best. I realized what these friends meant, had one-on-one moments that kinda changed everything. I'm seeing individuals that truly care about my life. I think my family idea was just missing this the whole time. Still had so much spirit for the team, always thinking about August, the big finale day was always my dream. I know we got different lives, maybe this is for the better. I'm glad that we formed good bonds, that shit forever. Fam might not hit the same anymore. I realized in July that things changed on the low. Wanted to turn back to hoping and praying for better days, but it didn't really matter cause it was over.